guys, so today was my first day of nursing school. I only had one lecture today, so that's good. It was about 4 hours long. It was my nursing health assessment class, and we just pretty much went over the syllabus of the class, which I had already read previously. We went over our course planner. She showed us a final practicum. She showed us a video of last year's students' final practicum, because for our final practicum, which is the last thing you take, okay, pretty much she said you need to get at least, you need to get an 80 average for your exams. If you don't get an 80 on one exam, you have to meet with her, just to, I guess, gauge what's going on, try to help you out. But you need an 80 average for all your exams. If you don't pass. But the second part to that is we have a final practicum, like the final exam. You need to make an 80 average on that to pass the course. Even if you get 100 average on your exams and you get a 79 on your final practicum, you fail. So it doesn't matter. So it's like a high stakes thing. It's 30 minutes. At our school we have a simulation building, and well, we have a health science building, but within the health science building it has like an ICU simulation center, has a doctor's office for nursing students. It's really cool. You go in, it has like 6 or 7 exam rooms, and on this day, which is I think in December or something like that, they pay these professional from our local medical school. In my local, it's EVMS, and they pay them to come down and be our patients. We have to schedule a time with them, and we treat them like a real patient. We last year she said that they would draw of a hat to see which focus assessment they would do. But she said this year they're doing things different, and they're just going to do head-to-toe assessment, because that's what you normally do in clinical settings anyway. So they just want to focus more on head-to-toe assessments rather than a focused assessment. So we have like 30 minutes for our final practicum to do an assessment, and then the patient, he's a professional patient, he's paid, will grade you. He'll give you your grade. He'll go over, they give him the template, and he'll go over, yeah, you did this, you did that, you did this. So kind of nerve-wracking, but on top of that, because it's an exam room and we close the door, they have cameras and they can see you. So if there's any discrepancies, whether he said that you didn't do something and you said you did do it, there's no he said, she said, it's all on tape. And so she got permission from last year's student that did that, and I guess she did really well, and she did do really well. She showed us the 30-minute video of her final practicum, and it was really good. I was so amazed to think that like in 15 weeks, 16 weeks, that I'll actually be at that level of assessment. It's possible. Like, I was just like, wow, that's crazy. I mean, it's just so crazy. Like, she was really good. I could tell she was nervous because her voice was really, it was going, it was shaky, and she said something, she's like, oh my God, I'm sorry, but it was really good to see somebody like us to go through that, and to know that we will get there if we put in the hard work. So that was really cool to watch, and it kind of calmed my nerves a little bit, gave me a little bit of motivation. I don't know, it was really cool. But so we didn't really do much today. We had to read 4 chapters for lecture today, and I had read that. But I think because of the syllabus and the course planner and watching that, and it was kind of rushed, so we didn't get to everything today, and I was kind of bummed out because I was just like, I didn't feel like I got the whole like lecture experience, and I was like, oh, hopefully not all her lectures are like this, because it was like she was just reading from her notes. And I mean, I got more from the book than I did from her. Like, she didn't elaborate on anything. So it's just like, okay, hopefully it's because she's rushed and not because this is how she is, all her class. Because she's a really nice lady, and she seemed really energetic, and she was actually tearing up when she was talking about nursing and how it's a great profession, and everything. She was a nurse for like 30 years, and she's still pretty young, so I don't know. Maybe it was just because she was rushed. But Friday I have my therapeutic diets class, which I have a chapter to read in that. And then I have my theories and concepts class, which I don't have any chapters to read because she just wants to meet us and go over a syllabus, which I can't imagine doing that for 3.5 hours or 3 hours and 50 minutes. So I'm just going to read a chapter anyways because I don't know. I don't know what she did unless she's going to let us get out early. So, I don't know. Just kind of wanted to show you guys. I don't really care if you guys see my school. I don't really think it matters if you see. Well, I don't know. I don't think it really matters. So, I just think it's pretty cool. And then I get to clip that on my, not this, but I get a nursing polo that we have to wear to our labs to look more professional, especially when we have the EVMS students or patients that they pay to come over, and they're like our simulators. We are real people, but we like do our assessments on them. So we have them for the final practicum, but we also have them come in before then, and we, do assessments on them, practice, and then they give us feedback before the final practicum. So it's nice. But then I got this. I have to wear that every lecture, and I just feel all like nursey and like my badge. I don't know. Kind of cool. So it's a very exciting week. I already had a quiz I had to do today, which is fine. It was just a medical terminology quiz. It's kind of like additional resources for our lecture class. And I know I said that I guys would talk about orientation, but not a lot happened. I just went to orientation. They went over the code of conduct for the school. Really boring. I mean, it's not really going to pertain to much nursing students because, those aren't the type of students nursing students aren't the type of students to plagiarize and do bad things and cheat. Hopefully not. If you are that type of person, you probably won't last much longer, to be honest. So, a lot of that was just that, and we had prizes, and I actually won a prize, a raffle, which never happens. So, I don't know if that's a omen saying that I'm going to do awesome in nursing school. I'm going to take it like that because that was great, because I never win anything. I'm that type of person that never has ever won anything. So I just wasn't expecting it. I got a coffee mug that has my school logo and nursing on it, which is great because I love coffee. I got a pin, which I love pins. I don't have it all with me, but so it was just kind of nice. Then I picked up my school polos for lab, and that's really it. We toured the health science building, which I had already seen it before, but it was just nice to kind of it was the sophomore, junior nursing students that just, took a tour and told us, gave us tips and stuff and told us where this is and what you'll be doing in here, showed us the ICU, class simulation lab thingy, and it was pretty cool. Alright, well, that was all to orientation, and that was all about my first day, and I'll give you guys maybe an updated one on Friday. Alright, so talk to you guys later. Bye!